Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I am a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about what is really meant by self-concept, because this is something that people really don't always understand. They think it's about self-worth and deservability, but it is much more than that. But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I have an awesome self-concept and love course if you need help in up-leveling your self-concept when it comes to love and relationships. Whether you want to manifest it from a general person or a specific person, you can find all the information in the description below. It's called Magnetically You. So if you are interested, definitely check it out. And of course, I also offer one-to-one email and video coaching. So if you need help in manifesting any of your desires, or if you need help in releasing any of your blocks, you can definitely sign up for coaching. I have even emergency coaching. If you need help within a very short period of time, I can definitely help you. So definitely check out all the information. It's in the description below. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. When it comes to self-concept, it is often highly misunderstood because people think that self-concept equals self-worth. Though self-worth is a big part of self-concept and it's actually the most common issue people face, it is not just that, it is a part of it. So let's explain what we mean by self-concept. Self-concept is the story you are telling about yourself. It's how you view yourself in relation to the thing that you are manifesting. So it could be a general life area such as love, relationships, or career, or it could be specific to your object of desire, which is your specific person, or that dream job that you want to manifest, or your dream business. So it is relating to generally your object of desire. That's the first thing, because you may have a very rock solid self-concept in relation to one thing, but not the other within that life category. Self-concept is a broad category of how you view yourself. It's the story you are telling about yourself in relation to that object of desire or in relation to that situation. So a limiting self-concept is a story you are telling that is standing in the way of you getting what you want. It's a story you're saying. It's what you are observing and what you are most identified with. You're identified with the story that it is what's been happening with you. Now, it could be the root cause, could be sense of deservability and self-worth, but sometimes it's not that at all. You do have a high sense of self-worth and deservability, but you're just used to not getting what you want. Someone once wrote to me that they just have bad luck. Things don't follow through. Things don't happen for them. Although they have a very high sense of self-worth, they believe that they are absolutely deserving. It's just the pattern or the history is that they have not gotten what they want because they believe in bad luck, or they believe that maybe good people don't get what they want or whatever. So there's this story going on around the circumstance. So self-concept is not just self-worth. You have to understand that when someone tells you to work on your self-concept, it's not about just self-worth. Self-worth is part of it. It's much more than that. It's the story you are telling. It's what you are identified with in relation to this circumstance, or in relation to this life area, or in relation to your object of desire. You're just used to things happening a certain way. You may 100% be feeling deserving and worthy of getting what you want. It's just not been your story that that is what happens, and it has nothing to do with your sense of self-worth. You feel extremely worthy, you feel extremely deserving. So it's very important for you to actually manifest what you want You have to disconnect it, that that's what the only issue that you need to deal with, that sense of deservability and sense of self-worth. It's much more than that. It's the story you keep saying around the situation. Now that we've covered that, how do you deal with it? You want to lay out everything that you are saying is your story. You want to lay it out. What is it that you are telling yourself every day? And you might say, well, that's been my experience. Fine. That doesn't matter how you came to manifest this experience, because sometimes you don't know. It goes down to something that is very deeply unconscious and you just don't know what it is. But the idea is to lay out all the patterns that you have been experiencing and use that in order to come up with what's that story of self-concept. What has been your experience? What has been your pattern? And what is it now that you actually want? When you lay it all out, like literally list it all out, you can then work on reversing it. You can flip it into a new story. So in order to disidentify with this old story, you need to tell a new story. That new story is going to help you shift your mind into the state of the wish fulfilled. What is it that you want to experience? What is it that you now choose to identify with? So if you are someone who believes that you have bad luck, you say, I'm extremely lucky. I'm someone who always gets what they want. I'm so lucky. Things always go through in my life. I always see things happen in the way that I want. I always get what I want. I am that woman who or man who gets exactly what I want. So you start really shifting that story because you're so identified with that part of you that is not getting what you want. It's your self-concept for a very long time. It's what you're identified with. Now you need to start shifting and saying something new. It's that simple. It's about redirecting, reshifting, and choosing not to identify with those thoughts that are saying this is my story. Because ultimately, what happened in the past happened. It's an experience, but then your thoughts are dwelling on that. Your thoughts are dwelling on that past experience. So you kind of want to stop those thoughts and flip them and say, no, now this is the new me. This is the new story I'm experiencing. This is the new reality I'm experiencing. This is my new self-concept. So that's really how you do it. I really wanted to film this because I've noticed so many people just not getting what we mean by self-concept. Self-concept is not just self-worth and deservability. It is extremely common that your self-concept will be tied to self-worth and deservability, but it's not everyone's story. Some people really do have a very high sense of self-worth, but it's something else. So you want to really lay out that whole story so you see what is the story you are saying, so that you shift it, so that you stop letting your thoughts go there and recreating those patterns that you have been creating in the past. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and share. This will help my channel grow. And I really appreciate all of you who always comment. It really means the world to me. I love you all so much. So thank you so much for liking, commenting, and sharing. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.